The joy with living in a van and the freedom that comes along with that is you get to explore everywhere, whenever you want, however you want. I'm going to a place that's completely unexplored by myself. I've never been here before. Social media hasn't really attached itself to this place yet, even though it's breathtakingly beautiful. It's a place called Lake Vyrnwy in North Wales. We're going to be kayaking, checking out some massive waterfalls. Even the Welsh weather makes its predictable occurrence. This is going to be fun. Not a bad little spot to sort of be, is it? I woke up in a spot further down the road, no signal, so I've come down here just solely because there's a bit of a open sky except for that one tree, so the Starlink's going to work. Coffee is the first thing in the morning, then I've got the inflatable kayak I've got to try and pump up. It's going to be interesting to see if that pumps up. Nearly 2 years ago I put that kayak back in its box, but it was covered in grit, sand, salt water from an old sea expedition that I went on. I say expedition, I went for a paddle in the sea. Well, this spot might be fairly quiet because the road is actually closed just there, and it's going to be interesting to see if that yet alone pumps up but also stays inflated. The weather's meant to come in around about 12 o'clock, so I'm not 100% sure. That's why I want to get it done right now. It's like proper covered in sand, and oh, I've got 2 fins, but I think there should actually be 3. I don't know what that piece is for. Next, the rim that goes all the way around it. Next, we have got the next hole, number 2. One on each side. So far, it's coming together quite good. And the next side, just my luck, as I just get it pumped up, it starts to rain. It's typical, isn't it? But we'll go down there as soon as it dies off. I am looking forward to that big waterfall. I'll probably do that tomorrow though. I want to sort of go and see where the best place to launch this boat actually is going to be. From the van, it looked like that was a big cliff sort of thing. I don't know, still might be actually. Yeah, that looks a bit too steep. What about this spot just here? Oh, that looks a bit more doable, but still not ideal. There's a little entrance through the woods here. Oh yes, I found it. Just make sure I don't stab it on all of this prickly bush stuff. Oh, there's a couple of people out there already. Yep, this will do. Let's go get it. I figured it's still raining, but I'm probably going to get wet out there anyway. I may as well just go. I bet I look like a bit of a tit. I've got one of those around my neck. I've got my swim shoes on, swimming shorts. This is going to be quite fun. I'm looking forward to this, although it does look choppy out there. This is going to be the first time I've launched this kayak in nearly 2 years. Hey, done it. Right, I'm doing it one-handed just because I'm holding the camera with the other. It's in a wrap thing, so chances are you can't really hear me. The rain coming down over there is mental. Wow, yes, I'm doing it. Don't ask me why, but I decided I'm going to try and lay down and just be in the rain, be in the weather, be in the moment. It was quite nice, to be fair, even if it did look like a bit of a tit. I'm back, all changed, nice and dried, got everything all sorted. This is a good hack for if you're building your van. You might want to include this, because this is a perfect scenario to showcase it. Inside my shower room, I'll turn the light on. I've got my swimming shorts, my t-shirt and my wet towel just hanging up there with my swim shoes down there. This is classed as a wet room. Any water in there is just going to go straight down the plug hole and out. It's going to dry in there perfectly fine, because directly down there I've added a heater vent. So if I wanted to heat it and dry it quick, just turn my diesel heater on and it'll heat it all up. So from what I can tell, there's hiking trails all around up there. There's the dam wall down there which I drove over last night, which is cool. All the way down that side of the lake you've got a massive waterfall, but the road's closed, so I have to drive all the way around the lake. It's going to be quite cool. There's loads of other little secret things which I'm going to keep a secret until you see them in the video, because I think they sound cool. Whether they'll be cool or not is a different matter, and I'm hoping to get to that castle on the kayak if it dries up a bit later. But today is solely a chill out day. Sort of had my little play in the water today, maybe have another go in a bit, I don't know. Just chill out. Ooh, I've never tasted blackberries before. Let's have a go. What do I do? There we go. Ooh, I may as well start being healthy. Oh, they're really juicy actually. Just having a little walk around the lake and I stumbled across this. Cute. Straight out. This road's been closed for ages. I think it's been closed so that all the trees that have fallen, and they've just kept it closed, bro. Look at that one. Imagine the noise that would have made when it come down. With the weather becoming even more Welsh than I'd already anticipated it would be, I decided a change of plan was in action.
It's absolutely chucking it down, so I've folded the kayak up, put it in there to dry for a bit. I'm gonna have to proper dry that area so it doesn't get in the wood and everything. I figured we may as well go do the big waterfall today. It's chucking it down. It's the best time to do a waterfall, isn't it?
What would have normally have been a 3-kilometre drive if the road was open turned into a 12-kilometre drive all the way around the other side of the lake. But my God, what a moody looking scenery I had to drive past. It was stunning. There's not much information about this waterfall online, but there's a dedicated car park, free to pay, and you just go for a little stroll, follow the path that goes from the car park, enjoying all the Welsh weather while you can. Let's face it doesn't rain that much in Wales, does it? Follow the signpost, past the information boards. That's the name of the waterfall. Over the bridge, we swung a left through some wooded areas, and we ended up at the base of it. It kind of reminded me of Aber Falls, a nice, fairly flat walk that takes around 25 minutes. I want to try and get over these stepping stones without falling in. This place is littered with wild swim spots, and this is the first one. Right at the base of the waterfall, but there's loads of scrambly rock paths going up the side to more that are all the way up. And you can get to various different areas along the whole waterfall.
Backhand looking like a drowned rat. Yes, I've just gone over a category. Check out all these trees. Remember that road that was closed? This is the other side. Look at them. The proper all filed down all over the road. That's insane. I have a feeling one next modification for this camper van is, do you know the hooks inside me washroom to dry some wet clothes? I think I'm going to need a few more of them. I parked up and I can actually get down into the lake, so I'm going for a swim. You guys are going to stay here and stay on charge.
That was very nice and very cold. I want to show you that spot because that was quite cool with the eerie atmosphere.
It's literally the van's parked there in a lay-by. You come down to these chopped up trees and it's literally, there's a path that goes right down to the beach all the way down there. And it's just dead nice, clear water, quite sandy but also a bit rocky. And the eeriness is unbelievable. It's the proper vibe. Look at that, all the low-lying clouds, the rain coming down. Oh, it was perfect. My nuts didn't say it was perfect, but it felt perfect. I feel alive. Just got to go clean the van out now after all these wet clothes that have gone in it. The van is an absolute mess. It's even got the kayak all folded up in there as well, because I wasn't expecting on going for that waterfall. I just wanted something to do. On the way back, I had a little swim. So much for a recharge day, a chill day. I'm happy. There we go, we're parked up. Let's go for some tea. Get some light on the go. Oh, wait there, I've still got to put away my wet clothes. That's a job for later. And the brush, Jesus Christ. I thought I'd cleaned up. Anyway, for tea, I got one of my microwave meals out of the freezer earlier, but I don't exactly know which one it was or where I'd even put it. There it is. We have got chicken korma with pilau rice. Having a microwave in the van now is going to save me snacking like mad. Normally, I just like, what's for snacks, so I can't be asked to cook or do something. Well, this, I can just whack it straight into the microwave. First of all, turn the inverter on. Come down here. There is the microwave. Open that up. Put that in just there. Close it up. Grab the plug. Whack the plug straight into the plug sockets. Is that on? Close it. And then 3 minutes, done. Oh, yeah. A little bit of korma. Oh, yes. Way better than snacks.
Got the tablet out to watch a little movie, and after this was finished, I was opening the door, and my mind was blown.
Try and get the owl on footage. It's like I can hear it. Oh, there it was. Will it go again? Yes. The stars are insane tonight. Literally, the camera is pointing directly straight up right now. The owl again. Wow. You can hear them talking to each other. So, quite frankly, the footage didn't show the extent of the stars, but I did take a few pictures. I've been playing with the astrophotography on my smartphone, on my Samsung, because Samsung beats iPhone every day of the week. Here's some of those pictures, and my God,
my mind was completely blown. Yeah, it was completely mind-blowing, and I even got to see some shooting stars, which was mental. Good morning. Coffee time. I've already been for a little dip in the lake just there. Got a bit chilly last night. First time I've had the diesel heater on for a while, which was quite beneficial because I managed to dry some clothes inside my drying room. I did say to myself that I was going to chill out this weekend, and boy, I've chilled out. It's like nearly 11 o'clock and I'm only just moving now, and my step going up into my bed has just fell down. Anyway, I've been sat there for hours last night and tonight talking to one of my friends, Kieran. He's off TikTok and stuff like that. He does a lot of European travel, and we've been trying to figure out how I can only take a week off from work but then still get to Norway. And I think we've figured it out. Horwich over to the Hook of Holland, and then from the Hook of Holland spend a day in the Netherlands, beeline straight through Germany, because apparently it's not the nicest of places, go straight through into Denmark. Then from there, work my way up in towards Sweden, over the Copenhagen Bridge, and then over to, sorry I'm not running you over, guys, over that bridge that goes towards Copenhagen, through Gothenburg up into Sweden, and then nip into Oslo. So I sort of do a fairly quick drive up there and then do a little bit of exploring on the way back. It sounds doable. I mean, has anyone ever done anything like that before? Let us know in the comments if you've got any tips. My biggest one I'm looking at the minute, which I need to check soon, is how do I pay tolls and stuff like that. I know the Netherlands don't have many tolls, but they have got a few. So do I need to get a tag, a sticker, or is it pay cash? I don't know. I know the bridge going over to Sweden, that has got a toll on it, but I think you can just pay cash or card there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use my Revolut card and stuff like that as well. Anyway, we've been chatting about that. Let's have a little walk and just see what's around. There's like a dam thing down here and just loads of trails going around. It's a bit slippery. There's a little weir thing just there. Yeah, and this must like control all the weir and stuff. Ooh. It's like is that a Morse code reader? We got boardwalks and a weir on the boardwalk. I can't see any fishies. There's some weird looking sculptures around here. What's that? A bottle of gin and a jug for you to throw up in. Oh, I think there's something just there. You know, like right next to the wonky tree. Is it a chair? It kind of looked like a mushroom. I'll tell you one thing. There's not much room left in that. It must be like a sculpture trail around here, because there's something just there now too. I wonder what that is. That's like one of those Japanese buildings when they're having an earthquake and they're wobbling. That's what it is. See, I'm scientific. Look, see, you can see me from inside the building. That's science. You may think it's just like a normal gravelly thing, but there's like a thing there, and then you go further down and that's that castle thing that I wanted to kayak to, which just this second I've remembered I didn't kayak to and I really wanted to. Maybe I'll come back to do that another day. Oh, and there's one there. Oh, that random tree's got a load of carvings done on it too. That must have been a tree that's fallen and they've just utilised it to save having to move it. Oh, it's like the damn wall over there. When we stand and when we fall, we are home to creatures large and small. So are they calling people in log cabins creatures? That's the damn wall that we drove over the other day. That's pretty cool actually. I bet the view's nice from over here when the oh no, the trees are still there. But that's still pretty cool. We're going to get a better view of the whole dam from here. Wow! Look at that. I bet that's cool when it's flowing. Yes, I'm knackered after walked up all the steps. That's wild cool. Wow, look at it from a little bit higher. What a feat of engineering that is. I wonder how long it took to actually build that. That's the entrance to that dam wall. It's absolutely mental. It's awesome to drive over it. And there's the lake that we stayed at yesterday. It's absolutely cool. Look, got a little castle thing that I wanted to row over. I'm gonna have to come back because it really is quite nice. Oh, there's a load of like plaque things on the wall up here. Let's go and have a look at these. The first stone was laid on the 14th of July 1881. And these artworks, tablets they're called, were unveiled on the 16th of March 1910. Oh, there's another one up there. Very tasteful. Hey, I find that quite cool. They're sort of telling you all the information about the various different trees. This one was introduced into the UK in 1860, but it was planted here at 1897, like 37 years later. Woohoo, I can do maths. The lifespan, 3,000 years.
That is pretty cool. Now over on Google Maps, I saw loads of things on here to do with, there's bird hides. So I wanted to go and check one. There was a coffee shop and I saw one just like this. It was absolutely mental. Just sitting there watching all the birds, but then seeing all the birds scarper off when the prey birds came in. Loads of information all over the walls, loads of little bits of art. It was actually really quite cool. Had a little slight problem on that drive just then. Yeah. Oh. It's a bigger problem than I thought. It's a much bigger problem than I thought. However, where there are problems, there are solutions. So let's see if we can fix this, shall we? So it would seem that, yes. So the screws that were holding the hinges, because these are 4 hinges along the top, the screws have come out from under there. So do I put beefier screws in? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I can't relocate these because they're bedded into the actual base. So beefier screws. See if I can get them screwed up from the inside. Magic! It's done and dusted. Right, I can start putting the whole van back together now. I figured while I'm fixing the van, I may as well give it a bit of a clean as well. Get some of the fingerprints off these units because they're everywhere. I'm surprised that thing broke, to be fair. I mean, it's the first thing to break from all this furniture. It's absolutely amazing. Everybody seems to ask me who makes it and stuff. It's called, a company called VANZ Adventures. They're down in Birmingham. They're specialised in sort of sprinters and crafters, but they've got a load of universal ones as well. And they're the high-end company supplying high-end material, high-end units, and they're at the exact same price as all the companies that do them. But all the other companies, the high-end companies, tend to sell it, but they come flat pack. These come pre-built and made to measure. I mean, let me show you. This unit just here, it is perfectly measured to fit between the shower and the over cab storage unit. It is the perfect measurement. If you're thinking about going for some high-end campervan worktops, I'd highly recommend them 100% because they really are good. They get you down to their workplace near Birmingham, give you a consultation. They go through the van with a tape measure and masking tape. This will go there, that will go here, this is go there. And because they're professionals, all the units are all sort of pre-installed into their CAD equipment they use to laser cut all the units out. They just know their stuff. It is proper mind-blowing, but it's not like one of those companies where you go down there and they try and upsell you everything. They give you the best possible advice for your situation and just get on with it. These are your options, this is that. They'll talk through your layouts, because like me, I had a custom layout in mine with 2 sets of units going down there, the big one here, the over cab locker just there, the seating area just there, and the shower unit just there, and the bed frame down there. It's absolute, oh, and the wiring harness cover up there. It's awesome. He must have spent about 3 hours going through it all with me. And then even down here, see the lights, you got choices between dimmer switches and non-dimmer switches, and it's lasted me over 2 years. I highly rate them, I really do. And the full kitchen, that was another custom idea, because normally the fridge goes in the end on their pre-built unit sort of thing. I wanted it down there, so they've managed to work it around to do that. So they've, yeah, Lee, VANZ Adventures, top notch. Even like all the drawers on the actual units, I mean, look at that. Nice soft closed drawers. It's just built really well. We may as well start a new little series on this. If you guys have any like question about any part of this van, like you want a detailed sort of response, drop it down in the comments what you want to know, and then we'll go into a proper break it down in the next video. The most liked comment or the most liked question, we'll do it over that one, shall we? That means I don't get to pick. If it's bad, I'll say it's bad. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. I'll tell you how I installed it. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Drop your comments down. Most liked one I'll do. Come back to the Peak District, ready for work tomorrow. Cracking little spot. I do love this spot. £6.50. They've changed the parking. It was £6.50 for 24 hours. Now it's just all day. The Ringo app says it's until midnight. So does that mean I need to do a new one after midnight? Don't know. And there is ANPR cameras on the way in. So they've caught me coming in. I've paid me £6, whatever it is, until midnight now. So when I leave in the morning, granted it's going to be silly o'clock in the morning, but it's still in the morning, it's still the next day. Will I get a ticket? Do you know what? I don't know. I'm sort of half tempted whether or not to risk it.
risk it for the biscuit.
Don't actually know what to do tonight. I've never really actually been like exploring around this area. Yeah. Microwave, 700 watts, 6 minutes. Remove the sleeve, pierce the film in several places, place directly in a microwave for 6 minutes, allow to stand for 1. This is so easy. I'm loving this whole microwave meal for one. It's a lot cheaper. I paid £8 for 3 really nice meals that are all fairly healthy-ish, and they're doing the job perfect. I'm getting more vegetables and health and nutrition and stuff from these than what I do from my normal meals, because I don't normally have time for cooking. It's expensive to buy all the ingredients to cook for one person, and then they all go out of date. So this is just handy for me. But I think I'm going to get a shelf there. I'm going to have to go down and see Lee down at VANZ Adventures probably. Get a shelf there, and I can put it on top of the shelf with the right like ventilation around it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Then I'll have more storage to go underneath it. Oh, it's well nice here. I might go for a little wander after I've had my food and just sort of see where I end up. I think now that I sort of based around this area for work, I'm going to go and have a little nosy up in the town. It's getting dark, so I'll probably just go to a pub for a pint. There's sheep over there. Oh, there's a beautiful little stretch of canal here with some like geese and stuff with the old canal buildings. I love all history and that sort of stuff. That's well cool. Oh, there's fish as well. I think I'm gonna like it round here. Loads of old mill buildings, all the old history for the mills. That's gonna be wow cool to explore. There's like a cave thing over there too. That's all open as cafes and stuff in the morning. I start work before they open, so I'll be long gone, but it's something to explore another time. Not a bad little place actually. Up there there's another village which you can go around. Down here there's Matlock Bath, so I'm going to have a nosy there. There's a cute little river. Obviously the daylight is starting to fade away, but it's quite smart. Ooh, there we go. Matlock Bath. Look at that for an old mill building just there. Sir Richard Arkwright and Company. There's something going on down there with all the lights going on. It's like twinkly garden walks. Oh look, wow. Loads of little twinkly, it's proper garden path sort of thing. I wonder what it is. Bring yours, be love. Bring it home to me. One beer for me, that's enough. Leave the twinkly lights of Matlock Bath behind. I'll come and explore that more. Now that I'm based around this area, I may as well explore that a bit more later. Time to head back to the van. Catch up on a Matt Armstrong video. He's just uploaded one about Jeremy Clarkson. Shout out to whoever's watched that. And then pass out for the night. If you're new around here, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe.